Hi people, quick one. I have implicit differential calculus. What is the meaning of implicit? Implicit is just a differential method used in getting dy over dx when what x and y are used in one equation. Okay? That is what we use. Whenever x and y are used in a differential equation, we use this implicit method to get the solution. Without wasting your time, here is a question given, and we have to differentiate this with respect to x. X cubed y squared plus 4xy is equal to 10. And we have to differentiate this without using maybe your product rule to make this solution very fast and precise. I will encourage you to differentiate this one after the other. And there are some hints you need to take note of. What are those hints? We need to understand whenever you differentiate y in this context, you must attach the y over dx to it. That is only when y is being what? Differentiated. X cubed y squared. So when we differentiate y squared here, we attach the y dx to it. If we differentiate y here, we also attach what? Dy dx to it. Here we go. To differentiate this bit by bit, the very first value I have here is what? X cubed. In this case, to differentiate x cubed, I want you to understand if you have x cubed, which is x raised to power 3, or will I say x exponent 3, we need to take this power or this exponent, then multiply by what? X. Then you subtract 1 from this 3. You get what? 2. So when x cubed is differentiated, we get what? 3x squared. If that is the case, anywhere you have x in this context, you can cover it. Then use the differentiated value to multiply the remaining value you have here. What we have becomes what? 3x squared times y squared. Then we get 3x squared y squared. That is how x cubed is what? Differentiated. Now the next is to differentiate y squared. If you have to differentiate y squared, it is still the same approach. But remember, when it is differentiated, we attach dy dx to it. That is what is needed when using the implicit word method. And this is what the function requires. To differentiate y squared, remember, if you have y squared, 2 comes here, then we're having what? 2y. Take 1 away from 2, you are having just 1. Here we have 2y. Then go to where y squared is, you cover it. If you cover it, what do you have left? You're having x cubed and that of what? 2y. Then multiply 2y by x cubed. What do you have? 2y times x cubed. We have what? 2x cubed y. Then we need to attach dy dx to it because y is what? Differentiated. This becomes dy over dx. Then plus. We move. Differentiate x. What do we get? We get what? 1. And in that case, if we are having 1 when x is what? Differentiated. Yes, dy over dx of this is what? 1. Then you multiply this 4 by 1 and y. What do you get? 4 times 1 times y is what? 4y. We have 4y. then it is time to differentiate what? Y. If we differentiate y, what do we get? We also get what? 1. But at this point, we will need to attach dy dx to it. Then we have plus. Again, cover this. What do we have when y is covered? We're having what? 4x. So 4x, then dy over dx. If you differentiate 10, you get what? 0. The reason is 10 is what? Constant. Every constant, when differentiated, you get what? 0. The next you need to consider is the fact that every value that dy dx is not attached to, we move to the other side, we transpose. So at this point, 3x squared y squared will be subtracted from both sides. Then 4y will be subtracted from both sides. Then 2x cubed y, which dy dx is what attached to, will be left here. Then 4x, which dy over dx is attached to, will be left here. That is the next approach. What do I have? Subtract this from both sides. Subtract this from both sides. What do I have left? I'll be having 2x cubed y, then dy over dx plus 4x into dy over dx will be equal to, here is 0. So we subtract 3x squared y squared from both sides. We have negative value of 3x squared y squared. Then we subtract 4y from both sides. We have minus 4y. If that is done, then we need to factorize. The essence of this is to make dy dx the subject of this equation. That is, we are looking for dy dx. Is it not what the question is? Yeah, so to do that, we need to make dy dx the subject, right? Now, what do we have? We factorize. Dy dx is common here. So we have dy over dx into dy dx cancels dy dx. We have what? 2x cubed y, then plus dy dx cancels dy dx. We have 4x, then equal to minus 3x squared y squared minus 4y. What is the next approach? We will need to divide both sides by what? Coefficient of dy dx, which is 2x cubed y plus 4x. So when they are divided, we get the value of dy over dx. 2x cubed y plus 4x over 2x cubed y plus 4x. This cancels this. Then what do we have? Our dy over dx will be equal to minus 3x squared y squared minus 4y, then over this, over 2x cubed y plus 4x. This becomes our final answer.